Before we begin, be sure to share the video. Sharing the video is very easy. Attached to this video is the share button. Press it. Copy the link or choose a social media platform and share the video. Thank you in advance. This will encourage more people to see this video. Full joy, the program. Introducing Ethiopia's Freedom Tours. What is an Ethiopian Freedom Tour? We are giving you the opportunity to visit us in Ethiopia on your terms. You pick the date, summer, spring, October, or December. It's your choice. 3 days, 5 days, 7 or 9 days. It's your choice. Several options to choose from. Tour Addis Ababa. Tour Shashamani, Hawassa and Wando Genet, Lalibela and Aksum, or a combination of them all. It's all up to you. Need more information? Check our Freedom Tour booklet. Press the link in the description or email us at priestisaacinstitute@gmail.com. Ethiopia Freedom Tours. When will you be coming? I'm sure I would have given, well, many of you listening, the story of Bongo Raki, ancient Congo Raki as we call him, and I would have met him in Barbados in 1997 or 8, it was, I think it's 7, when they had the conferences in July and August. And I met many of them elders at that time. Bongo Raki, IFV, Ras Bonagees would have passed through Antigua a couple times before that, but I met him also in Barbados. And Congo Raki gave me a testimony of visiting Bull Bay, the tabernacle of King Emmanuel, himself and the Nyabingi group. And he said that they came in a van. This is the elder Congo Raki, our ancestor. And I'm going to tell you what he told me. I'm not going to add anything to it. Anything I take away is maybe I didn't remember. You understand? In all honesty of heart. So we're speaking of the ancestor here. All right. I'm just showing you. This ain't no joke. So anyway, Congo Raki told me, so they went up, a group of them in a van. And they came out with all their drums and everything ready to go, banner and scarf and flag, all sorts of things. And the Bobo tell them, no, my lord, you can't come in here with all of them turned down red. You know, so a little energy kind of stirred up. And Congo Raki say a dark cloud came in and a shower bust down one time that they had to not only go into the van, but they had to take off. So, and before I continue, let me be clear. Congo Raki showed the highest of respect for the Honorable King Emmanuel Charles Edwards. Let me be clear with that. He referred to him as our father. He made me know he is the first amongst us to write the international leaders as it relates to our redemption, Queen Elizabeth. This is 1997. He's sharing this with me. Congo Raki, my baby my Shanti. I give thanks to Rastafari for guiding my footsteps through my growth. You better believe it. So anyway, so Congo Raki said, so whatever they did to organize themselves, they returned. And interestingly, before we continue with the Congo Raki aspect of it, you see, because I'm a journalist, I'm not just talking what I hear. This is another thing. I go out of my way to record what I learned from all my elders throughout the years and traveling and so forth and so forth. So as a reporter, That is why sometimes I can just bring it as if I was there. Because I recall, so sometimes you get the same story from different people. You understand what I'm saying? Oh yeah, man, and that's the beauty of it. Oh man, there was the incident when the earthquake hit in Jamaica, when Bobo earthquake got his title, Bobo earthquake. I'm not going into that, but I got that story from different ones, different angles, from the Bobo priest earthquake himself, plus other ones that would have been a part of calling the earthquake out of the depths of the earth. I ain't playing with you, Honorable Priest Price in Trinidad. But again, I'll be going totally off script to go into that. But let's stick to what Congo Rocky now was telling me, and I'll give you a next version of the story. Not the next version, another angle, because I would have gotten from Bobo Priest now that when the Bingi brethren came and they were sent back, King Emmanuel was not pleased. This is what I learned. I remember I was there. I pray the Lord be merciful with my words, because this is what those that were there told me. In fact, he said, man, they had them for to bring them in how they were. But anyway, so Congo Rocky told me now, returning back, they got to come in, and he said they rock a nice Nyabingi and they sit with the father, our father. That's what he said. We sat with our father, and it's the best treatment they ever get, and food and juice and works. So the Bingi, the Nyabingi have a different rhythm slightly than the Bobo Shanti Nyabingi churchical order. Even the marching hymn is not the kutum boom, kutum boom, kutum boom. And as I explained to you, man, I grew up amongst Bingi. So for me, the Naya Bingi is when you get a nice sweet fire Bingi, man. Oh man. Rastafari. Yeah. You know? But I'm telling you, because I understand it, there's nothing like the churchical order. And King Emmanuel is a real innovator. Because to take the Naya Bingi as you know it and transform it, for those who study this thing properly, the gospel bells that we produce as Bobo Shanti, oh, it's something else. But anyway, as the Honorable Priest Shimran would have told us, because I think he brought it up also in the interview we did with him a few years in the past there. So him as a youth, that's the Honorable Priest Shimran now. He recalls that when the Bingi was rocking, most of I and I as Bobo Shanti, I guess maybe it didn't move us, but we were kind of stiff. This is pre-Shimran's word, eh? We were kind of stiff, so we just looking on. Yeah. And so he, as a youth, he was rocking to the Naya Bingi, and he said one of the elder priests look at him and like what were you dancing for? Like that's not our thing. You know how we are. All right. So he said, King Emmanuel, come out now. This is pre-Shimran telling me this. And he was rocking on his veranda. And man marveled to see the Black Christ on his veranda, rocking to that Nyabingi there. So sometime afterwards, the question did come up, whether it's from a priest or from one of the elders or whatever, to the Honorable Prince Emmanuel Charles of the words. And the question was, so Father, my Lord, what do you think about that Nyabingi session that we had? And the word that I got from the Honorable Priest is that King Emmanuel said, my Lord is the sweetest Nyabingi that I get for a long time. Holy Emmanuel, Selassie, Jah, Rastafari.
Nearly half the population of Ethiopia now is under the age of 15, and for Haile Selassie their education has always been an obsession.
Salam Nacho to all Ethiopian lineage, children and parents. Introducing the Priest Isaac's Institute of Holistic Knowledge Ethiopian History Essay Competition from the 5th of May to the 2nd of November 2026.
He's taken personal charge of the Ministry of Education, sought teachers and money for more schools from half the countries in the world, and turned one of his palaces into a university.
Children 7 to 17 will write an essay entitled "What Does Ethiopian History Mean to Me?" Prizes such as laptops and tablets to be won, trips to the Science Museum, Unity Park, and others for the full class of the winners from Aksum to Lalibela. Menelik I and Menelik II, Ethiopia's history is amongst the richest in the world. For more information, join us on most social media platforms at Priest Isaac, or email us at priestisaacinstitute@gmail.com. The Ethiopian History Essay Competition. Know your heritage.
He's directly responsible for whatever schooling these youngsters get.
To everyone who has been asking, Priest Isaac, how can I make a contribution to the Institute? Press the link in the description and you'll get all the information that you need to do such. We truly appreciate your inquiry. For more information, email priestisaacinstitute@gmail.com.